What's happening, everybody? Christopher James here at Beeline Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you a real simple method that you could use today to hang things up around the camp. This is utility hooks, bushcraft style. So come along and I'll show you guys how to do it. So this is actually quite simple to do. All you're going to need is a Y branch and some line. If you don't have any Y branches available, you can also carve yourself your very own hanger. But we'll use this Y branch today. And I'll show you how to do one with a carved hanger later. We're going to take this set of line here. This one is what you're going to make the hanger out of. Take another length of line, and this is how you're going to lash. So first, on that first set of line, now I'm just using this bank line here, you want to tie 2 stopper knots at the end of each cut end. So I will just tie 2 double overhand knots as just my stopper knots. And then just repeat on the other side. So as this length is going to be your hanging portion, this is where you want to determine how low you want this to hang or how high up you want it to hang. And you could vary it depending on how many you actually make. But I'm just going to go somewhere in the middle. Next, we're just going to do a straight lash to secure this. So form a bite just by folding it over on itself. And with the bend, you want to place that at the very top. Now the cut end, or the tag end, you want to leave a little bit free at the very bottom as well. And I'll show you why in a second. Secure like so. Then you're just going to throw a couple wraps around. Making sure that it's quite tight. You want the knots to be at the very bottom of the wraps as well. So you want to make any adjustments, make sure the knots are pulled tight up against the lash, and that you still have that tag end nice and free. And then finish your lashing. Pass that one end through the bend that you made for the lash. Just like so. And now what you're going to do is pull the tag ends on both of the lash lines. So by pulling the one, it's going to tighten that bend at the top. And then by pulling the second one, you're just going to secure that lash in. Now that that's all secure, take your blade and cut off any of the extra line from the lashing itself. And there's one of your hangers. So let's do this now with one that you've carved, and I'm going to use some paracord just so it's a little bit easier to see. So the blue is what's going to be the actual hanging component. And I'll just tie another overhand knot stopper at the bottom. Red is going to be the lashing. Create a bite with your lashing. Begin your straight lash, making any adjustments. Throw a couple just securing lashes around. Make sure your knots are at the bottom of the lash and not hidden in. Complete your lashing. Pass the remaining line through the bend. Pull the piece at the bottom, which will secure that one part of the lash. Pull all the remainder. And that will cinch your lash in tight. Now I'm not going to cut the ends of this lashing, but you'll get the idea. And there's your hanger.